Hello. There was a new thing tonight where the video actually went 3, 2, 1, so that we actually know that here we are. Today's Wednesday, and I forgot to put an announcement on the page that we will be here tonight. So we'll have to see who gets a pop-up announcement that here we are, Wednesday night. We are live. And we are here to share with you the Southern Cross Stones Oracle cards. That's this pack of cards. And they have pretty good, fabulous history, actually, in being able to hit the nail on the head and giving you answers to questions that you have. So I'm just getting used to the new feel of my office craft type thinking productive area which we're in tonight, because a couple of days ago I decided it needed a revamp. So everything's been changed and the energy feels quite different. So welcome to Wednesday Night Live. I have certainly felt the shifting energy that's been around today. For those of you that may have had a religious upbringing, you probably know that today is 12th night, and what that actually relates to is spiritual epiphany. So that's a word I absolutely love, epiphany, that whole whoa light bulb moment. So I reckon the cards will be screaming their power out tonight, so we shall see. So we'll start off by letting me say my little thing about hello, I'm Susan. I will not send you a private message. I will not ask for your bank account details. I will not pretend to be someone I'm not. Here live on the page, Southern Cross Stones Oracle, and I will not send you unsolicited messages. There's been plenty of scammers around lately targeting a few other pages, not just mine, so I don't feel like, oh my Lord. So we're going to start tonight, Wednesday, off with drawing a mantra card. These are milestone cards, so they're a little bit bigger than the normal pack, and both the lovely Miss M and I drew a card, and because in this pile there's actually 2 packs of cards, and we actually both drew the same card, so that's really interesting. So I'll draw a card for everyone in the room tonight. So it says, I am able to let go of the past and embrace my future. How interesting that that card would come up, because 2022, numerology-wise, is a powerful year for change. We're going to be given the opportunity to grow and to make really profound changes in our world. Some of us might not be keen on that, and some of us might not think we need that in our life, but the universe and the numerology of this year is definitely very powerful. So I'm hoping that we can get into a few readings tonight, and we might just actually jump in and see who's first on cab off our rank, Miss M.
First we have Leah.
Leah, let's have a look for you. Give the cards a good old shuffle. They've actually had a rest over the last week. They haven't been doing much at all, so they'll be very energized. So Leah, let's have a look. Ooh, you have pulled the card of imagination. Okay, this card says that you are at the end of a cycle and you're ready to finish something off. It's like, yep, I can close the door on that. I can make sure that it doesn't, that energy is not in my future. It's almost like a sense of relief, Leah, and oh my God, I can't believe I hung on to that for so long, and it was working for me, but it doesn't feel as though this is about a relationship, Leah. This feels definitely as though it's a spiritual shift that you're having. And there's a sense of uncertainty around doors that you're opening, Leah. But what this card is offering you is the chance to feel the sense of relief in that you can see where you're going. Your path is a lot clearer. And with the fact that your path being clearer, Leah, this is not what you've had over the last year. The last year has been quite difficult for you, and there have been a number of stumbling blocks that you weren't quite prepared for. So this card is telling you, Leah, that the path is clearing and that you're able to make your way a lot more secure than it has been, okay? So it's a really good card to have, Leah, and I hope it provides some light on the path that you've travelled recently, okay? So that's a lovely card to have. So we'll give the pack a shuffle. I don't know whether people here know, but this pack of cards, I developed them myself 30 odd years ago. And now I can say last year they were born, and they've only been in the market for a few short months. So not very many people have them yet, but I'm always willing to help out people that want to get their own pack and to be able to use them as a tool for their own spiritual growth. So Miss M's in the room with me tonight, hiding away behind a very large hunk of crystal, which is right here. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. So I feel like there's a wall between us, because the energy of this crystal, it weighs over 6 kilos, is very vibrant. Okay, so Miss M, who's our next cab on the rank tonight?
Next we have Maria, and she wants to know if Fernando will be okay.
Okay. Let's have a look what the cards say for you, Maria. I sense that your friend hides behind a lot of layers, and that it's sometimes difficult to be able to peel those layers. And Maria, what the cards are saying to me is that you have to take at face value at the moment, okay? Because the cards are telling you that there's not much more to be done right at this time. I do feel that within a few short weeks, there may be something that you can do to help out your friend, okay? So you have drawn the card of self-respect, okay? My iPad is linked to my phone, so sorry about that. Just had to cut that person off. So let's get back to your card, Maria. It is the card of self-respect, which tells me that at the moment, your energy is best focused on yourself. Okay, so when your friend says, yeah, look, I'm fine, I'm okay, it's almost like you might have an inkling that that's not right, that they're not totally okay, but the cards are asking you to honor what they're saying to you and say, well, okay, right, fine, I'll just spend a bit of time with myself at the moment, and then when your friend is ready, they'll reach out for help, okay? There's definitely a very large part of you, Maria, that loves a job to do. You love to be able to, okay, yep, that's what I've got to do, and I can see the difference that I'm making in the world around you. Whereas, Maria, the cards are saying that right now, your world is all about you. It's like you need to spend time with yourself, do something that you've been putting off for some time that you really do enjoy, and ask yourself, why do I not spend as much time with myself as I do with helping other people, okay? There's a real sense of purpose in the work that you do with the people around you, Maria, but the cards are very gently asking you to spend a bit of time with yourself, okay? And I see this is a amazingly good thing and the cards are giving you a much clearer direction, okay, Maria? So hang in there, and you will be useful to your friend in a few short weeks, but right now it's most definitely all about you, okay? So, who's the next person that has a question for our cards, Miss M?
Next, we have Emma, and she would like to know what you see for her this year.
How exciting, Emma. For pretty much most of us, it's going to be a year of change. But psychically, I get that you have been waiting for a change. That this change has been cooking almost. It's like, yeah, I've been wanting that, and I've been making a difference. Now, Emma, psychically, I'm getting the impression that it is something to do with your home. I don't know whether you're moving home or moving within your home, like a real energy shift. But there's a very big sense of, oh, wow, it's happening. This is really mine, okay? So the card that you have drawn is my power card, Emma. Most definitely, this is the card of major blessings. It's like the spiritual lotto win. There's a sense of discovery. There's a sense of knowing that you're on the right path. And there's a sense, Emma, that, you know what? I don't need to question. I don't need to double question. I don't need to even doubt myself in the slightest, because you are on the right path. And that this path, Emma, has been leading up to all of the changes around, okay? Emma, I feel that you have a great many changes, especially over the next couple of months, but all of these are very positive. I don't think that you'll be getting as much sleep as you used to, and that this is a real energetic buzz. There's, you know, it's like, oh, I need to think about that. How do I want that to work out? And yeah, I'll do this and that. And Emma, this card is saying to you, wow, enjoy it, but you will be busy, okay? So there's the best card in the pack to draw, Emma. So yeah, that's really a very exciting card for you to have. So it's I can feel the energy rising in the room. So I'd just like to confirm to everyone that I'm not ever going to send you an unsolicited request. I'm not ever going to say in a text message, press here for your free reading, because here in this group, on this page, live, this is how I deliver your free readings to you. I'm not going to send you a message. I'm not going to ask for your bank account details. Very happy if you pop over to my website, Spirit and Mind Tools, and have a look around. But I'm not personally going to say, hey, buy this free reading and take your credit card details. There's been a lot of internet scammers around recently, so my page is just, yeah, just one of the many, and there's not too many things energetically that can be done about that. So, Miss M, who's the next person on our I Would I Like a Reading list?
Next we have Janine, and she would like a reading about the new baby boy that's arriving in May.
Ooh, wow, what a fantastic card that you have. So this is the card of joy, Janine, and of abundance and plenty. I'm getting the sense that this new baby is going to be a happy soul from the moment he is born. It's almost like he's already been here before. There's a sense of wisdom and a sense of knowing around this child. And Janine, I'm getting that spiritually there's a strong connection between the two of you that goes way past being blood related. It goes, you know, much deeper than just having a baby in your family. This goes to a spiritual connection, okay? This is very much an essence of abundance, okay? So, Janine, how you best use this energy in regard to the baby is that from a very early age, have proper conversations, And spiritually, even though the baby won't be talking to you, spiritually, there will be answers that come. It's almost like he's a spiritual beacon and a light bulb. There's a fantastic energy around that little one, Janine. I shall so be excited for the whole family, because it's almost like the wise energy of the baby is not just healing, it's more than that. It goes much deeper than that, and I get goosebumps to think the joy that this baby is going to bring, not just to you, not just to parents. This is about the world. There's a very important job that baby will do. Okay, so bless you, my dear. Certainly enjoy the little one when he pops in. Expect him a week or so early, and quite quietly. It's almost like there won't be lots of screaming and yelling and big announcements. It's almost like, wow, okay, he's here. Okay, so definitely enjoy. So who's next on our list? The lovely Miss M.
Next we have Amy, and she's looking for guidance about an upcoming audition.
Okay, so the card that you have drawn, Amy, is a really important card, okay? This is the card of breakthrough, and what this means is that you have an inner well that is not being tapped into yet, okay? It's almost like your heart of hearts, the place where you keep your deep emotions, Amy, because you're quite social, and you're quite, it's like only part of you functions in your day-to-day life. You keep a lot hidden. There's a lot of really deep, intense energy inside of you. And what this card is saying, Amy, is that in this process, the process of the audition, there's like a peeling of skin. It's like, oh, you might feel a bit raw. You might feel like, oh shit, they've asked me to do what? Do I feel comfortable with that? Yes, definitely. Am I capable of that? Definitely. And Amy, there is a touch of insecurity that is surrounding that. But see these symbols here? These are all about opportunity. These tell me that this opens the door to something bigger, Amy. There is a most definite sense of worldwide stage, and lots and lots of people looking at you in your future. And Amy, it starts with you opening up. Okay, so don't feel the need to hold back like you normally do. Don't feel the need to I can't put my whole soul in there, because you're going to do it so naturally, Amy, and it's got like a real buzzy kind of feel. And I'm being told by Spirit that you have a lot of help around you spiritually, and just bring them with you when you go on the day. Literally, bring your spiritual guides with you and say, well, okay, Spirit, how am I best gonna stand out here? How am I gonna walk away with what I want? Because the card that you have drawn is the card of getting what you want. Okay, lovely energy to get, Amy. Okay, so you'll have to pop back in and let us know afterwards how you went and how you felt, because how you feel is as important, if not more important, than how you went, because this is the opening up of emotional energy for you. Okay, so good luck with that, even though I know that Spirit will be there with you and they will bring you all the luck that you need. So, I just absolutely love a nice cold drink. There's no doubt about it. So, I just want to grab this monster that's here with me tonight. See this? Like, it's actually very large. And here, it is 6.8 kilos of selenite, okay? Now, if somebody in the room would like to buy that tonight, I'm very definitely going to offer you a price that's absolutely fantastic, okay? My preference would be that you live close to me so that I could deliver it. I haven't programmed it yet, but if you would like this bit of crystal for your life, that I would most certainly help you in being able to program it. It is definitely a workhorse. It's for somebody that is ready for change, okay? Somebody that absolutely wants to create a real different life, okay? Selenite is the crystal that cleanses pretty much everything. It cleanses other crystals. You can put your crystals on it. You could put your children on it if you wanted. Well, maybe not. They wouldn't sit still. It is a very fragile crystal. It's the only crystal that doesn't like water. So you don't put it out with moon water. You don't put it out in the sea like you do other crystals to cleanse them. But this crystal is being bought so that somebody can have a new year that is totally different. So if you're interested in finding out more about that very large 6 kilo crystal, please send me a message and I'll give you a call and we can talk about it and see whether it's meant to be for you. It's going to cost around about $170 and its retail value is $6.95. So it's a beautiful bit of crystal that is very definitely looking for a new home tonight. So we're here for the cards, Miss M. So is there another question?
No question, but Adele would like a card, please.
Okay. Adele, what a great name. Let me just have a wee drink. I'll tell you that crystal is so powerful. I have one very similar and it's at work at the moment. So Adele, let's see what the cards offer for you. Oh, I like this card. Some people find that this card is a bit too busy, okay? This is very much, Adele, about closing a door, opening a new door, but it's done with harmony, okay? What this means is that it's not a process that hurts. It's not a process that feels like a struggle. So, Adele, I feel like you haven't been heard recently. I feel that you struggle to say what's on your mind. You are a very deep thinker and you're very much somebody who is well aware of everything that is happening around, all the subtext, all the conversations that are not said but they're felt. And so, Adele, what this card is saying is that there is a sense of harmony crossing your path, and that this is really subtle, like a rippling of water. And the seasons of change are most definitely very soon. I get within a 2. I don't feel as though it was 2 weeks. I feel that it might be 2 days. And Adele, this is kind of like if you've ever gone into a shop and you've put on a shirt or a dress or something and you instantly felt like it was part of you. This was meant to be, okay? So this is telling me, Adele, that the changes that are very, very close for you are fantastically smooth, okay? You're not somebody that always does things the easy way. There is a lot of hard lessons in your recent past, Adele, but this card is saying that these changes are not rough. They're not hard. They're not like you don't have to fight for them. You're being heard, okay? So it's a beautiful energy, Adele, and I feel very positive that you are able to open doors and be heard, okay? So please pop back in and let us know how you go, because I feel like we're getting together on Saturday night, so in another few days. So Adele, I feel like this change would have happened to you by Saturday. So I would absolutely love it if you would pop in and let us know, because it's got a really nice feel, and yeah, I would love to know the outcome of that for you. So we tried last year a couple of times, and it worked quite well for me. It was a little slow in getting off the rank, but from not tonight, but from Saturday night onwards, when we get together for our lives, I'm going to offer a free reading one-on-one after the live. So I'll just give you a call in Messenger or on Zoom for the person that shares my post the most, okay? You can share it into groups, you can share it on your friend's page, you can share it wherever you have permission to. But from Saturday night, there, when I finish with the live, I'll have a few minutes to recollect my energy, and then we'll get together. So by Saturday night, it would be great if you were thinking about, oh, how many places can I spread Susan around, okay? So I would absolutely love it if you press that like and share button, because that's what helps me. It helps me get my business and my cards out there in the world. And I'm just so happy to share with you. I'm just so happy to be here and to be able to offer you the insight of the cards, okay? So, is there somebody else who would like a card from this amazing deck? The Southern Cross Stones Oracle.
Yes. Next we have Peter, and she is just asking for some guidance.
Okay, Peter. Spiritually, straight away, what I'm getting is a sense of sweating, okay? It's like your life has been hot. Your life has been a little bit clammy and a little bit crowded and a little bit like, oh my bloody hell, what am I going to do with this next thing that's happening? Okay, so what the cards are saying to you, Peter, is that there's a sense of uncomfortableness around you right now, but this will be shifting by the end of the month, okay? They're saying the card that you have drawn, Peter, is the card of spiritual messages. What this tells me is that you have a great ability to receive spiritual messages, and that you absolutely second guess, triple guess, you knock yourself down, oh no, there's no way Spirit told me that, there's no way that, yeah, no, that's not right. And so, Peter, what this card is saying is listen to the messages, listen to the words that you're given, because what this card is saying, Peter, is that in the past, when spiritual messages have been given to you, you've changed the context of them. The words are right, but you have not allowed them the full power, okay? There's a real shift in energy around you. There's a, fucking hell, that was hard, and really I'm over it. And this card is saying that, yeah, life is improving, okay? Peter, I feel for you, baby. I really think, wow, I'd like to give you a boost of energy and to be able to shift all of this stuff that's been around you, to wipe the sweat from your brow and just give you a break. And that's what this card is doing, okay, my lovely? This is really important for your own sense of peace and your own sense of personal growth, okay? This is not about anybody else's expectations. This is about how you treat yourself. And Peter, you're a real horror to yourself at times, and I believe that this is the year that you will make a change in that regard. You will be able to say, hey, you know what? Peter deserves a pat on the back, and Peter is on the right path. Yep, you're sometimes influenced by people around you that sometimes might only pick the hard way, but yeah, you honestly have a lot of choice in being able to shift that around, okay? So please pop in if you would, or anybody else in the room would like to have your name on the healing list so that you can get a boost of energy. All you've got to do is ask in the comments, and the lovely Miss M keeps a record for me. And I'm part of a healing group with just over 1 million people. So 1 million healers, and we get together and we chant. And if you would like to be included in that, I'm very happy. I would love to put your name there, Peter, to give you a boost. So if you give me permission for that, please do, and just write a comment in the comments. And yeah, definitely very happy to do that. So allow it to happen a little bit more freely, Peter, okay? You deserve really good things in your life. Okay, who else in the room would like a card?
Next, we have Nadia.
Nadia. Love that name. Love it. Okay, what a boost of psychic energy you have, Nadia. It's like you bring with you dozens of spirit. Dozens. There's one particular person that travels with you. He tells me that he constantly speaks to you. I see that he has been passed over for quite some time, and that I don't know whether you knew him when you were a child, but I feel that he is a very young man, that he died before his time. He was not quite finished, in his words, of what he was doing. But Nadia, he's a spiritual beacon for you. He's constantly there giving you messages. I'm not actually sure that he's always like there with the answer that you want to hear, but very strongly, Nadia, I'm getting that you are able to speak to spirit much clearer than you have been in the past. And this is a really strong shift in energy for you, okay? It's really important for you to say, Nadia, spirit is here. Nadia, yeah, I can clearly listen. So let's see what cards. Oh, so you have drawn, Nadia, the card of breakthrough. This says something really important shifts. Remember how at the beginning of our conversation tonight, I told you that tonight is 12th night and it's the night of Epiphany. And that's what this card is. This card is an epiphany. It's a real like, holy duck shit, that's the way it works. There's a real difference, okay? So Nadia, this card is telling you that you are opening up, you are shifting, and that this shift is what is giving you what you want and need, okay? There's a lot of noise around you in your life, Nadia. There's a lot of other people's expectations and people like taking bites out of you spiritually. It's like, yeah, no wonder that, you know, when you rest, you don't fully rest. You don't spiritually rest. You might physically rest, but it's like, whoa, there's a need for some spiritual rest. And how you can have this, Nadia, is in your conversations with spirit, okay? You're an excellent person who has a very strong intuition, okay? So this card is telling you, Nadia, that now is the time to feel a bit more confident. And if you want to put it to work in your life, then it is ready, willing, and able, okay? If you find that your life is too noisy spiritually, then I would recommend that you find what works for you, because there's a million and one ways out there to, you know, cast protection circles and ask for quiet and all of those kind of things. But you find what works for you and allow spirit to give you a bit of quiet time, okay? Because I know from personal experience that sometimes when you have as many spirit talking around you like you have, Nadia, it's bloody exhausting. It's like, holy moly, just 5 minutes, just 2 minutes, just 1 minute, okay? So, do you think you can do that, Nadia? Do you think you can make that real change, okay? If you've got any questions, all you need to do is ask. I'm really very happy to give you the benefit of my 1,000,001 mistakes I've made over the years. I've certainly flipped up just about everything that you can think of. I have learnt the lesson the hard way, so I'm very happy. If you want to do things differently, Nadia, I'm happy to show you a few ways that work that don't take so many challenges with them, okay? I'm sort of old now, and you know, I don't do things the hard way anymore, so I'm really thankful for that. So, we're definitely getting lots and lots of powerful energy tonight. So, who would like the next card, Miss M?
Next, we have Candace, and she would like to know if he still has feelings for her, or is there someone new around the corner?
Okay, itchy hands straight away. Okay, what that tells me, Candace, is that the person that you're inquiring about is part of your past, not part of your future, okay? This is really an important thing for you to be able to shift, because you have so much regret around you, Candace. You have so much of, oh shit, if I'd done that, or bloody hell, why didn't I think of that answer like 2 weeks ago? You know, let that bloody bullshit go, girl, and allow yourself to look in this moment, okay? There's a lot of conflict in your world in that you are thinking one thing but doing another, okay? It's like, yeah, okay, we all want to be loved, and we all want that energy, that magnetic kind of vibration that comes with being with the right person. But Candace, quite honestly, the people from your past are done, okay? I know that's hard to hear. I know that that's probably not the question that, you know, you didn't want to answer it in that way. But most definitely, somebody new for you, but not quickly, okay? There's a lot of things happening in your world in the next 3 months, okay? There's a lot of, oh, geez, I'm not really comfortable with that, or how the hell am I going to change it? And there's work, okay? That's not a bad thing, Candace, okay? So for your future partner, oh, I love this card. I call this my fairy card. This is like sprinkle that shit everywhere and make me feel good, you know? This is, oh, that really works for me. So Candace, as far as finding love in the future, that's one big fat yes, okay? But your future love has not been in your past. It's not someone you know, and it's not someone you're ready for, okay? Candace, right now, at the moment, you have too much on your plate, and this card is saying to you that Spirit will be ready for you. Spirit will just pop this partner into your world really quickly when the time is right, okay? So let's clear up some of the energies that are around you now. There's a sense of hardship and discomfort and almost like, oh, fuck, that's hard work. That's really just hard work. So, you know, let's clear that. Let's feel better about a whole heap of other things before we go shopping for the love relationship that you will have, okay? You're somebody who loves being in a partnership. That's great. And next partnership is one really worth having, a worthy partner, somebody who treats you with respect and treats you as a whole human being, not as somebody that's, yeah, okay, whatever. So hang in there. If you make impulsive decisions, that's your choice. You're an adult. You know, we're all can take a side street. I've taken many in my life. Hopefully not quite so many now. But yeah, Candace, I feel a solid partnership for you now, but I'm not even going to go into who this person is because I do not think that the time is right, okay? So I'll send you tons of love and tons of healing, okay? So let's get the discomfort and put the past in the past, okay? So do something nice for yourself tomorrow, Candace. Do something that's like, ooh, I wouldn't have done that normally. That's something a little different, okay? Water's a great spiritual healer, whether it be the hose or the sprinkler, the pool, the beach, whatever, you know, or a shower. And that extra time in the shower. It's a great spiritual healer. Be kind to yourself, Candace. I want you to pop back and say, hey, this is what I did. And you know what? That really worked. Okay? So, I'll send you love and light. Okay? So, let's have a look. Let's give these cards the Southern Cross Stones Oracle set. This absolutely wonderful set of cards that I have been, on a negative note, I have been a bit possessive about, you know, for quite some time, but I'm not possessive about them anymore. I'm very happy to share with them. I'm very happy to be here and do some readings for you, show you how the cards work, answer your questions, see what the cards sometimes, they don't, as a set of oracle cards, they don't give you the whole fluffy, oh, everything's going to be all right card. Always. They give you the, oh my shit, that's actually a bit of hard work and how can I make it better for me, okay? So, let's ask the lovely Miss M who's next, who would like a card.
Next, we have Nadia. And she would like to know if everything will work out for me.
Most definitely. This is a different Nadia to the one.
It is a different Nadia.
Because the energy is so different, okay? Now, Nadia number 2, hello. I get that you have been the product of other people's choices for quite some time, okay? I feel, Nadia, that you are overwhelmed and underwhelmed at the same time. It's like you don't value your skills, you don't have a lot of people around you that value you, so you know life's challenging. But Nadia, what Spirit is telling me quite clearly is 2022 is a year of really big change for you, okay? Things that I'm not really sure that I was ready for that, you know. And yeah, I see that as a really positive step. It's almost like the people around you are deaf, and they're not like when you're saying, hey, listen, hey, do you understand what I'm saying? It's like they're going, do, you know? So the card that you have drawn is a card of longing. It's kind of a card of, oh, I wish, I want to be something different. I want to have something different. I really believe quite strongly, Nadia, that this energy shift is coming for you, okay? There's a sense of respect. There's a sense of, you know what? I bloody really wanted to be treated well for quite some time. And this is your year, Nadia. This is the year that you will find your self-respect, your respect within the people around you, and it's almost like you learn not to listen to the Spirit is giving me the word judgmental conversations that are around you. It's almost like yeah, whatever, that's not, you know, that's not helpful to me, so I'm not listening. So Nadia, there's a sense of you can't quite hold back the change, you can't quite like catch your breath, but I see this as a fantastic thing. But you know, I have a lot of love and support in my life, so I'm truly blessed in that regard. So Nadia, the cards are saying to you, definitely, if your support circle is not supporting you enough, then you need to bring somebody else into your support circle, okay? There's a sense of real lack of accord, you know. And this is something you can energetically make a difference with quite quickly, okay? So I'm very happy if you pop back into the page, Nadia, and say, hey, look, I tried this and that really didn't work. Let's have a look at something else that will work, okay? Because there's no one size fits all. There's no, this key will unlock my future happiness, okay? So Nadia, the cards are saying you've got a lot of work ahead of you and that this is work that's well overdue and that you are ready for. You are definitely able on all levels to be able to make these energy shifts that are around you, okay? So I certainly wish you luck, and I hope that you'll pop back in and let us know how you're going, because it's really important when you're making such large and, you know, big changes around you, that you do have people that want to be able to say, hey, you know what, I'm listening. I am listening. So that's really important, and I wish you all the best. And if you would like to be put on the healing list, Nadia, please just ask and we'll certainly do that. So there's a real heat in the room today. Part of it is the fact that I live in Perth and it's really bloody hot here. But mostly it's about the fact that spirit are talking. Spirit are definitely, vibrantly having conversations all the way around me. And even little Miss M, who doesn't get into, you know, quite a lot of things, not yet anyway, she's feeling it. Like the energy level in this room is very intense. So I thank you for that. I'm really glad. It's you guys being here with me tonight. That's, yeah, you raise the energy and you have a real shift. So I don't know whether we've had any scammers in the room tonight yet, but pretty much every time the last few months.
There is one, but they keep liking things and I can't put them out.
Oh, bless them. They're a liking scammer, so they're likable. Bless their cotton socks. I tell you, just remember that I'm not going to send you an unsolicited message. I am not going to ask for your bank account details. I am going to offer you free readings right here, right now, live, and I am not going to be sending you a message and say, oh, please fill in all these details, including your credit card details, and then I'll give you a free reading. No, that's not me. No bullshit. Plain here. I'll give you the free reading live, okay? So who's next on our list, Miss M?
Next, we have Isabel.
Isabel. I love it. Wow. Isabel, I feel that you have spirit messages and that this lady that's coming through feels that like she has been passed for a long time, okay? I don't feel as though she is your mother, Isabel, but she may be your grandmother, okay? I get a lady who's quite short, okay? Very, she's saying she looks fine, which to me I interpret as being really stylish and very, not fashion conscious as such, because I do feel that Isabel, her life was financially not abundant. She couldn't just go out and buy new clothes all the time. There was a lot of, you know, like she looked after what she had, and this was a lady who like would press her clothes so that she looked as best as she possibly could. There was most definitely a layer around this lady, Isabel, that was putting up a front, okay, showing your best face forward, okay? So Isabel, why she is around you is that at the moment she is telling me that you're not putting your best face forward and that there's a heartache, okay? So what she is telling me, Isabel, is that she's here to help you ease the heartache, okay? Physically, it feels like heartburn to me. It's like, very unpleasant. I'm not actually really that keen when Spirit give me the physical manifestation of what the messages. But you know, like Isabel, this lady, I'm asking her a name, but she's not very forthcoming. She's saying that she's helping you with the hurt. Okay, so hopefully that message is meaningful to you, because she's not being very clear. Okay, so we're all about my Southern Cross Stones Oracle cards here tonight. So I've drawn a card for you, Isabel, and you have drawn the card of order. This is one of my favorite. For those people that know me, you know, it used to be a standard joke that I love plastic. It's not that I love plastic, I just love, you know, things that are sorted. So this card I really like. This is about goals, Isabel. And this card is saying that you have really a lot of benefit to be gained from sitting down and saying, okay, what does Isabel want and need in her life? And let's look at ways of trying to create that, okay? Because you can be living in a total state of atrophy. Everything could be a big fucking mess around you, but if you have that internal peace and you have a sense of order within yourself, Isabel, then all of the crap around you, it can be sorted. It can be absolutely made to work, okay? So what this card is saying to you, Isabel, is that you have guidance, okay? You have absolute support, both spiritually and from humans. And now is the time to say, hey, you know what? I'll have a slice of that support with a coffee on the side, and yeah, like, I'm going to take my time doing what I need. So hopefully that card has spoken to you, Isabel, and you're able to make some real positive energy out of the message that's given to you. So I'll just have a wee drink. Beautiful. And ask the lovely Miss M who's the next person on our list.
Next, we have Stephanie, and she's had a rough 6 months.
Okay. Let's see what healing that we can pass through the card, Stephanie, and help. Okay? Spiritually, my messages are quite clear, Stephanie, is that you've said that you've had a rough 6 months, but what Spirit is saying to me is that you're hanging on to your tears. You're controlled within your emotional responses, okay? And that this is not helping you, Stephanie. This is not helping you shift the energy around you, okay? I've got itchy hands, I've got itchy feet, which tells me that finances have been a worry, Stephanie, and that there's a lot of movement around. I don't know whether you're, you know, feeling displaced at the moment, or whether there's something structurally just you're not happy with your house where you live, but there's a sense of, oh shit, don't tell me that's going to cost money, don't tell me that that's not going to be fixed. And Stephanie, there's a real drain around you spiritually, okay? And what there also is a great deal of support, okay? I'm getting that you have one of your spirit guides is just a young lad, no more than 5 or 6. He's somebody that loves music, and what he's saying to me, Stephanie, is that you need to turn the music up and you need to change the channel. I don't know whether that means a radio station, or whether that means, you know, if you like a certain style of music, he's asking you to listen to something totally different. He's asking you to, you know, like pick a genre of music that, hey, shit, I've never listened to that before, okay? Because what he's telling me, Stephanie, is that a sense of security comes with that changing shift of energy, okay? He's telling me there's a real desire for you to hang on to a person from your past, and that it's not just holding you back, it's friggin' hurting you. and it's like, oh shit, how can I make a real difference emotionally? Okay, Stephanie, we're not actually designed to do this by ourselves. It doesn't matter. We're, as a human, we are designed to reach out and to connect and to have people in our world. And Stephanie, your spirit guides are telling me that you need people in your world, okay? There's a sense of isolation, there's a sense of emotional discomfort around you. It's just not friggin' working. It's just not ideal for you at the moment, Stephanie, okay? So, I get it. I get it that it's hard. I get it that it's, might not be what you want to do at this moment, but the message from Spirit is quite clear. To reach out and to connect with somebody new and somebody who does not see your world as you see it, okay? It's almost like, give me a totally different point of view, okay? Give me some different way of looking. So I've drawn a card for you, Stephanie, and you've drawn the card of family. So what this tells me is that your family has changed. Your circles around you, your circles of support have changed. It's like, I didn't really know those people very well. It's almost like what Spirit is saying to me was I wasn't as friggin' important as I thought I was, okay? And there's a real sadness that's around this, but there's also a real ability to build another tribe, to be able to, Stephanie, have people that love and support you from a pure heart, from a really supportive base, okay? I'm not sure whether you're a really sporty kind of person, but I'm actually exhausted by the thought of it, but what Spirit is saying is that there is some exercise or a team sport that is right there for you, and it's really helpful, Stephanie. So reach out for it, please. If you feel that the cards are too harsh, that they're offering you too much too soon, that you do it at your own pace. You reach out and you create new circles, but you don't have to do it this week. You can do it in your own time, okay? And please know that Spirit is there to be as supportive as you need, okay, Stephanie? I'll certainly sending you a boost of energy now. It's like, you know what? I can do that. I can make a difference. I'm a bit of a crazy plant lady as well as a crazy rock lady. I love crystals. I like stone. I used to live in a 14th century stone flat in Scotland, and I totally loved it. So, Stephanie, I wholly recommend the healing power of rock, okay? It doesn't have to be a crystal that you purchase for yourself. It can be a bit of gravel that you pick up on your afternoon walk. It's something that it grounds you. It centers you, okay? So look for something a bit different, Stephanie, and you will find that it gives you excellent peace, okay? So let me have another wee drink, because definitely there's a boost of energy coming your way, Stephanie. Miss M, do we have another person that would like a card?
Yes, we do. We have Charlie.
Charlie, let's have a look for you. Give the cards a good old shuffle. We'll let Stephanie get out of the cards. These cards are the Southern Cross Stones Oracle cards. When people buy a pack of these cards, I invite them to a closed Facebook page where they can ask questions and learn, and because, I'm a tiny little business, literally I'm not big business. I'm not somebody who's selling thousands of packs of cards. And I had 3 people this week that applied to join the page. And I'm like, where did you buy your pack from? And they're like, oh, we bought them from such and such. And I'm like, no, sorry. You are not somebody that has a pack of these cards. So, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm a little tiny business. So, and I'm very happy to be here and to be able to help you out. So, Charlie, what a busy life is around you at the moment. The cards are literally all falling out of my hand. This is 52 cards in this deck, and they all want to be read for you, okay? So, I'm only going to pick a couple. So, Charlie, there's a sense of needing to be honest with yourself, okay? There is a real complexity to life around you at the moment, Charlie. And what this card is asking you is, can you make it simple? Yes, no, you don't believe in that. You do believe in that. You can walk forward by going 10 paces back and 2 paces to the left. And that is your version of forward. There's a real discovery of awareness, Charlie. And this is about not being the norm. This is about being you. This is about being the best you can be in the moment. Okay, Charlie, what this card is saying is that you kind of pretend. I get that. I really do get that. But that this pretending is not helpful to you. That an awareness, a self-discovery of what you really want is the way to claim your power, okay? Because that was the other card that you got. Power and protection. It's like, hey, I'm Charlie and I am safe. I am well, I am protected, I am surrounded, okay? It's almost like you have your spiritual armies at work for you, going out, doing the job, making a difference. And that, Charlie, these two cards together are very busy, and they are sometimes just busy filling in time. They're not busy productive, okay? So it's really important that you ask yourself, okay, what am I trying to achieve here? Is it enough that I'm busy, or do I actually want something out of the busyness? So there's a real question there for you, Charlie, and a real opportunity for you to be able to say, yeah, I want that. I want that, and I will go after it, because when you go after it, you will get it. Okay? Whereas at the moment, the cards are saying you don't have that clear path. You don't have the I know what I want. Okay? So give yourself some time, Charlie, and explore what really works most for you. Okay? So hopefully the cards have given you 100,000 more questions, as well as an inkling of an answer. Okay? So I shall shuffle you out of the cards. Did anybody decide that they would like this beautiful big bit of crystal to have a talk to? Oh, I shall look forward to talking to whomever you are after we've spent our time together on the live. So, because we've finished the festive season, we're going to try Wednesday, which is today, and Saturday nights for our live, okay? So it's really, hopefully, going to work out time-wise, and for people across the globe, we're never going to be able to get a perfect kind of time zone, but we're here tonight, and we'll be here Saturday night as well. So you can always follow the page and get notified as soon as we pop up live, but it's generally around about the same time, which is I don't know, at 9 o'clock Perth time. So yeah, very happy to be able to chat with you. Who's next on our list?
Next we have Jay.
Jay, let's have a look for you. Okay. I sense straight up, Jay, that you have a change within your work environment. I feel that this change is it's almost like, nah, I'm not keen on it. Nah, I'm not really, yeah, you're not really into it, okay? But what Spirit is saying to me, Jay, is that hang in there, okay? It really is very important to hang in there, because within 3 weeks of the boredom of this job, you will be, not offered a new job within the same place, but the role will change, okay? There's a sense of change without moving, okay? And that's really important, Jay. What Spirit is telling me is that you quite often, you interpret yourself through what you're doing in work, okay? So this can be a really powerful way to know who you are. But when your work is not giving you that zest and that energy lift, okay, then, Jay, you're feeling like, oh, geez, I'm a bit, I'm not sure. And that's what the energy that's around you at the moment, okay? So the card you've drawn is the card of solutions, okay? This is the card full of change, but it's very much change that you want. Okay, it's almost like, oh, I've moved my bed, I've changed the wardrobe, I've got different color sheets, and I've renovated without like getting out any power tools. Because this is what you're doing in your life at the moment, Jay, is that you're making very subtle and very positive changes. You might feel that this is a little slow, things aren't happening. Spirit doesn't agree. Spirit thinks that you're right on time and that things are moving along as they should. There's a sense of you would like it to be quicker, you would like your future to hurry up, but Spirit is saying hang in there. It needs time to bake, it needs time to evolve, and it needs time to be exactly what you want. It's almost like a house renovation that's slow but perfect. Okay, so Jay, hang in there and allow the changes that you really want to happen, because they are all around you at the moment. And it's just a matter of putting them into line and allowing yourself to feel happy with the time it's taken, okay? At your absolute worst, Jay, you can be really impatient, okay? So there is a sense that's like, oh, fucking hurry up. Just get on with it and just, yeah. I get that. I do. I honestly, I truly get that. But what Spirit is saying, Jay, is hang in there. Allow it to happen. Great energy around you. Fantastic. So you can always pop back in and let us know how that energy shift is happening for you. Okay? So thank you, Jay. Beautiful. How are we going for time, Miss M?
It's 10:07.
Shit, I can talk. I really can talk. No doubt about it. I grew up in a very big family, and I was kind of the middle child, so I felt like I was not heard. So I definitely yabber. I can chat with the best of them. So let's just, is there one more to squeeze in? One more. Let's just do a lucky last, okay? And who would that be, Miss M?
Now, lucky last, we have Angela.
Angela.
And she's feeling down, so wants to know what's happening.
Okay. So, Angela, I get that your feeling down is a real, it's an energetic down. It's like, oh, what is, pushing me? I feel like, you've got a really big weight over your left side. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's see what the cards offer for you to be able to make an energy shift and change that around, Angela. Because we are truly lucky as, spiritual humans. We can make change and we can bring change to happen really quickly in our world. So just let you know that we're doing with my pack of cards the Southern Cross Stones Oracle set, and we're doing our last reading of the night for Angela. Okay, so what this tells me, this is the card of inheritance. Okay, this is not about, oh my god, I've been left $5.6 million in a will. This is the card about, I'm doing it like my mother did, I'm doing it like my grandmother did. And I asked purely, Angela, what it was energetically that was pushing and prodding your energy. Okay, so what the cards are saying, Angela, is look into your family. Look into, are you doing your lessons the hard way because that's what your mother and your grandmother did? Are you not sure of the direction because your mum didn't have that drive and ambition that you really do want to have, Angela? There's a really clear energy around you. It's like you deem success in a particular way, and this card is saying that your inheritance is it's the heavy thing in your life at the moment. It's like, is this the top of the triangle and pushing down on me, and making it really hard for me to be able to make a difference. So Angela, this card is a reflective card. This card asks you to examine things differently, okay? And to be able to, I'm not saying run a critique of your family. I'm just saying look at what you do that is the same, like a historical kind of thing. Oh yeah, I do. I know I do a lot of things that my mother did, and I do things that I think, oh shit, now that I'm in my 60s, I don't quite put the teapot in the fridge, but let's be honest, I can't find things that are right in front of me. And so this card, Angela, is asking you to examine those kind of things. It's like, in that reflection, in that ability to be aware, is the answer for your energetic shift, okay? It's almost like, yay, I can do that, I can make a difference, okay? So it's really very important that you use the shifting energy that will come at all manner of times for 2022, not just tonight because it's Epiphany. It is about making a real difference for you, Angela. And it might not be something that's really clear, like straight away. You might need to do some digging and to, oh shit, yeah, I can see what's happening now. I can see where I learned that and how I haven't let that go, okay? So, look, your parents did the best they could with what they had. There's no doubt about that. I'm not being judgmental, Angela. I'm just saying make a different choice for yourself, and so that this huge year of change can focus in on what is really important to you, Angela, okay? Very happy if you want to pop back in on one of our other lives and let us know what you've identified and what you can think, well, hey, yeah, this is what the cards were talking about. So I thank everybody for being here tonight. We've had a lovely hot energy that has been around in the room and in the live. I really appreciate you being here tonight, and I really look forward to catching up with you again. If we haven't, got time to draw you a card, we'll be back on Saturday night at the same time. So if you press follow, you'll get notified that, hey, that's bloody Australian woman is on with her pack of cards again, and let me get in and ask a question. So take care of yourself no matter where in the world you are. Be kind to another human being, and thank you very much for being here tonight with us. Blessings.